There's an alleyway in Philadelphia that only appears if you're deliberately trying to avoid it. And inside this alleyway there is an archive, or at least, I think it's an archive. It says archive on the door. So if you knock on that door long enough and loud enough, eventually they're going to slide you a manila envelope. Take it and leave. Don't try to get more than one. The limit appears to be one per person per visit to the unwanted alley. In 1959, the commissioner's race in Chester County, Pennsylvania appeared to be unremarkable by all standards. There weren't any polling incidents, there weren't any scandals to speak of. Webster, Johnson, and Troya all just won. They beat the other two candidates by a handy margin, and that seemed to be that. Until I found this. Now, inside of this packet are two primary sources. There's this photograph of a billboard that Webster appears to have paid for, and there is this note written by a mysterious author we only know as K.A. Applegate. It reads as follows. We built Chesterton GK300 with a single directive, to serve the inhabitants of Chester County. We gave him 30 arms so he could draft legislation at incredible speeds, and a single leg so that if he ever tried to run, he wouldn't get far. We allowed him the freedom to read whatever existing policies he thought would best serve Chester, and although he used this freedom to only read the Geneva Convention 200,000 times, we can say with absolute confidence that Chesterton proposed the most comprehensive chemical weapons restrictions ever to be considered in the county. There was opposition from the start, of course. Some called us mad. Some sent us the gif of the Iron Giant exploding with the caption, "The only place for a communist robot is in space with a bomb that kills it." Others threw rocks and magnets at Chesterton, on one occasion wiping his memory and causing him to scream, "Chet brings peace. Chert will fold you like tissue paper." It should have been obvious that our project was doomed. White middle-class society wasn't ready for Chesterton, and Chesterton wasn't ready for them. We attempted to rebuild him, to improve his ability to empathize with humans, but we may have overcorrected. At each appearance during his whistle-stop tour of Chester County, he would veer wildly off script, crying and saying to the crowd of horrified voters, "I now understand the cosmic irony of your existence. Born to die, just like Chesterton. Just like Chesterton was born to feel your insides and then die." He lost the election in a landslide, and someone struck him in the head with a cricket bat. He never recovered from the incident, and we never tried to build another political robot. For the next year, Chesterton locked himself in our supply closet and refused to come out. We could hear him moving at all hours of the day, and although many of us ran out of Post-its and paper clips, none of us dared disturb the infernal machine. Until the noises stopped, that is. I was the first to pry the door open to see Chesterton's dusty chassis on the floor. Surrounding him, sheafs upon sheafs of paper covered margin to margin in 8-point font. Chesterton GK300 may have died cold and alone, but he left us with a transcendent 26,000-page poem entitled "The Woeful Tale of Chesterton, the Robot, who saved the Earth from World War II and the many gases and chemicals which wouldn't hurt me in the slightest, but would kill you dead in 10 seconds, tops. A true story of me, the bot, who came to save you, but was bonked on the head one too many times."